I don't know anything about the school's attic.
Nothing.
I didn't even know there was a school's attic.
I'd never been there. I actually learned about the attic about 3 weeks ago.
Attic?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
I didn't even know we had an attic. That's hysterical.
The school's attic?
Attic? The what?
At some point in every Jericho student's high school career, they will walk through this wing of the school. Little did they know that just feet above our heads is a hidden attic that contains decades of history. Just above us is an extremely large space that only few have accessed. Miss Rosenberg, our principal, tells us about it.
When I came back, started working here again, we switched over all our plays to the little theater. So I found out then. Because years ago when I was a student here, the plays used to be done in the auditorium, not in the little theater. To me, the amazing part of it is how long it is, how far it goes. That it's amazing to me that it's really the whole length of this end of the building. And I'm not sure what they used it for beforehand, because there's really some amazing stuff up there. And architecture and original framework.
Not only does the attic contain a signing board, but there's also school records such as minutes from Board of Education meetings, purchases, and student files. Another boarded up door is an entrance to a sudden drop-off in the ceiling of the Little Theater. While this door may lead to nothing, music can still be heard from the Little Theater on the other side. Miss Ryder, who knows almost everything about this school and its history, only recently discovered the attic.
I just think it's really cool, and the fact that the students have been up there somehow and put their mark on things, I think that's pretty neat. I don't know, I don't think it's a secret, I just don't think anybody thinks about stuff like that.
See this name over here? We tracked down Jericho graduate Corey Frank and asked him about his experiences as a Jericho student and how he found his way into the attic.
When I went to school, there was definitely probably less, we had like a little more, I think especially in the theater department, like a little more free reign, and so we definitely like sort of explored a lot of the extra areas around the theater, because I don't know if you know, there's actually in the little theater there's like an underground space too that's locked up. I don't know if it's still there, but like back when I was there used to be an underground sort of like trap room and like little tunnel under the theater or something like that. That got closed off because in the 90s or something, students or 80s students got caught down there. But in any case, so that's how we kind of knew about it, because it sort of got passed down over the years. People kind of, when you came in as a freshman or a sophomore, you kind of heard about it from other folks. And so then it was kind of a rite of passage as a senior that you got to, everyone would go up there on their last show and sign on the wall up there.
Wow.
Something that was kind of contained amongst the theater students. I don't think it was widely known. Everyone kind of thought that because, it was over the years that people would go up and find it. But not necessarily I didn't, I figured it'd be theater students or something like that. I didn't know that, journalism students or whoever, how did you guys find out about it?
We uncovered above and discovered the attic so that we could share it with the rest of the Jericho community.
This is Jordana Perlman,
Emily Nelson,
And Katie Lee, JerEcho News.